Hello? Jesus, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Punet.
Okay, so yeah, actually I thought you'll be here by 12:30 and I thought it's almost 12:45, so I thought you might not be here. So I was about to leave actually, but yeah, I saw your notification. So great.
Yes, I
Okay, so
apologize about the delay.
it's okay, no problem.
So I read the
Specification.
again the
Mm-hmm.
specification part 3, and
Mm-hmm.
as we said yesterday, yes, we have to maintain uh, the parameters,
Right,
and the way to do that is, well, put the parameters in the session hash.
right.
And I was yesterday before I go to bed, I was wondering about the sorting in the method sort order, and I was wondering, can we ask to to the um, the object how was sorted before?
Mm, so you want to ask the object that how it was sorted before, right? I mean, you want
Yes.
to know the sorting settings that were there previously, right?
Uh huh.
So I don't think it's possible to know from the object because an array just contains a list of movies. Okay, so there is no way, means unless and until we store any extra, we maintain some external variable which actually stores the parameter to show that in which using in which way the array is sorted. I don't think there is any way to tell from the object itself, I think.
Yeah. So there's no way to do that, right?
Right.
Okay.
So so you remember I told yesterday that when we are checking the rating filter and doing submission, it's okay to clear the sort settings.
Uh huh.
Okay, so do you think that makes sense?
Yes.
Okay, so I think we were done with part two and we have to do part three then.
Yes.
Okay, so what we'll do is I think now we have to work through session actually.
Uh huh.
So I think that there will be no changes required on model as well as views. The only changes will be required in the controller actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, let me think first. Uh,
The
so we have to we have sort by and ratings that are getting we are getting from params. Okay, so I think there's one thing we can do is we can check what things we are getting when we are submitting the form for rating filter.
uh huh.
Okay, because we want to differentiate, between the two ways when we are getting the request directly from the URL or we are getting the request from the form submission, right? Because we only want to clear the sort settings when we are doing the rating filter submission, right?
Right.
Okay, so all right, so we'll do one thing. Session. And can you remove that session thing that you are creating? Yep. Something, okay, it doesn't look right actually. Can you save it?
Can I what?
Wait, let me refresh actually. So I just wanted to. So the movie controller looks a little bit different. Okay, yeah, it looks all right. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll try to put params, okay? So it will print in everything, whatever we are getting into params, okay? So we'll quit the uh, HTTP server and we'll start it again, okay? So I'm starting it again and okay. So let's check what we are getting. Okay, so I don't know, for some reason I'm not able to scroll actually.
Okay. Do you want to push the refresh button?
No, actually yeah, actually hold on. So do one thing, unselect some of the ratings actually. Okay, one more. Okay, then hit refresh. Okay. Okay, so you see, I think we are getting one extra parameter in the params, which is commit refresh. Okay, which we don't get when we usually access the page using normal, by pasting URL in the browser.
Okay.
You just give me 1 minute. I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Hey Jesus, sorry, it took me more than a minute actually.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so I think we are getting this extra key commit refresh, okay, which we usually don't get when we do a normal form submission. Means okay, so let me just copy this first, okay. I'll copy this hash actually, okay. I'll ping you the same hash in C9 as well. You can see that hash, right?
Right.
Okay, so what we'll do is uh, now you do one thing is just refresh the URL actually. Okay, yeah, just hit enter. Okay, now we have hash, but we don't have that commit refresh thing in the
Yes.
hash. So let me ping you the modified hash. Okay, so this is the hash that we get when we don't use the filter. Okay.
Okay.
So I think we can make use of that commit parameter and clear the sort settings if we have that. Okay. Okay. So what we'll do in the ratings is, um, let me think. So just a minute. Actually, I'm still thinking what to do. Okay, all right. Can you open movies controller? Okay, so yeah, I'm clearing this statement since it is not required anymore. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and what I'll do is if params. Okay, and what you're looking for is commit. Okay, this was the parameter,
Uh-huh.
and if it equals uh, refresh. Okay, so this is the conditional statement that will execute only when we use the rating filter. Okay,
Okay, I get it.
and what we'll do is we'll use the session object and we delete any key if it's associated with sort by key. Okay, but we only delete it if we have something in the session which already exists by this particular key. Okay, so we only delete sort by settings if we have those settings in the you know in the hash actually. Okay.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm,
Oh,
mm-hmm.
okay, I think we have one more participant. Hi, Aldar.
Hello guys, are you doing homework number 2?
Yes, we are doing homework number 2 and we are currently in part 3 at the moment.
Part 3?
Yes, the one that we have to handle the session and preserve the sort as well as rating settings.
Okay. So you've done first and
Yes,
second
actually,
process.
yes. We finished part 1 and 2 yesterday only. We didn't get time, so we are resuming for part 3 today actually.
Okay guys, good luck.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, okay, thanks.
I
So,
want to do it by myself, so
okay, okay, sure.
take care.
Okay,
Aldar.
see that
Oh,
he
he's
left, I
gone.
think.
He's gone, yes.
Yeah. Okay, you wanted to say something to him?
Yes, I was to saying that if you want to see our yesterday video,
Oh yeah, that okay. Okay, I think he's gone then.
see, yes, he left.
Okay. Okay, we'll resume then. Okay. So this is the only thing that we wanted to do when we go through refresh. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now the next thing is when we are accessing the page, the movies page. Okay. So the thing is, first thing is, if we have anything in the ratings parameter, okay, we'll use that to display the movies list. If there is nothing in the ratings, then what we'll do is we'll try to find if there is something in the hash, the session hash, and we'll use that to display the page.
Yes.
Okay. So
It's
first we
good.
are only considering the ratings, preserving the ratings in the session. Okay. We'll come to sort later. Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay. So this second thing, this already takes care of whether if we have ratings nil, if there is nothing in the ratings param. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I think next thing we have to do is we have to check if session has any ratings or not. Okay.
Yes.
So if session not means if session doesn't have any ratings. Okay. So just else in. Okay, so what we'll do is if session let me think. Okay, if session dot ratings is nil. Okay, so this statement means if there is something in the session by
Yes.
ratings. Okay, so what we'll do is in ratings we'll store that thing. Okay, right, this makes sense.
Yes, makes sense for me.
Okay. Now, if there is no ratings at all, what we'll do is we have to display, by default, we have to display everything, right?
Right.
So what we'll do is we'll pick the rating list hash from the movie, okay? So this is the default hash that contains everything, right?
Right.
So I think this will make this statement useless. You have to scroll down, I think. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm making this statement commented out because this is not required anymore. Okay, and maybe we also need to comment out this redirection, and unless and until we figure out something else. So yeah. So right now we are setting the ratings based on, what is if there is anything in the session, we'll assign it. Otherwise, we'll pick it the default, the full list. Okay.
Yes, I understand.
Okay. So now the next thing is if rating is nil. Okay. I mean, if there is no rating uh, in the parameters. Okay. So either means if there is no rating in the parameter, it means we are just applying the URL with no parameters at all. Means there's nothing after /movies, right? So that means if there's something in the session, we'll pick the settings from session. If session is empty, we'll pick the default list, right?
Right.
But in either case, we'll need the redirection, right?
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, because we need the redirection to append the whole URL with the information that we want to display. Okay. So yeah, if that is true, let me think once more actually. There is one more condition we are missing. For now, we'll ignore this redirect. Okay. And this whole the outer if, okay, this one. So this works, when ratings are nil. Okay. Okay. But when ratings contain something, okay, what we want to do is override the session with that particular rating, right? Because we want to store the ratings in the session if there's some sort of rating exists in the URL.
Okay.
Okay, this is the part where we store the session actually. Okay, so yeah, means with respect to this, what we'll do is we'll introduce one else condition. And what we'll do is session ratings, okay, and we'll assign it to ratings because ratings is not empty anymore. Okay. All right. I think this is. I think the final thing is whether we need a redirection or not. So there is one thing in the controller is you can't redirect more than once. Okay. Means suppose you find out that you need redirection because ratings is empty and you are picking something from session. So if you redirect because of that, and then again you find out that okay, because of sort also, you have to pick the settings from sort means session, and then again if there's something in the session that is existing, the sort settings, and you also have to pick that, and because of that again you have to redirect. So it's like two redirect within a single request. So that is not possible within Rails controller. You can only do a HTTP redirect once. Okay.
Oh, okay. See. Yes.
So what I thought was I will maintain a Boolean variable on whether we need a redirection or not. Okay.
Okay.
So what I'll do is at the top of the index method, okay, I'll introduce one additional, okay, parameter which is called need redirect, okay, which will be false. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So by default it is false. Okay. Now what we do is if ratings is nil, okay,
Mm-hmm.
then for sure we are going to need redirection, right?
Yes.
Because in either case we have to append the parameters, whether it's the default parameters or the parameters from the hash or sorry session.
Yes.
Okay, so what we'll do is after this in we'll set need redirect to true. Okay,
Okay.
and we'll take care of sort later on, but first let's try to uh, redirect actually. So redirect to movies path. Okay, and ratings with ratings equal to ratings. Okay, if need redirect. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, okay, this looks fine. Then let's try to test, but we'll only try to test, the redirection. Okay,
Okay.
the filter. So do one thing is do you have any another browser?
Do I have what?
Another browser, web browser, anything? Then this is Chrome, right?
Yes.
So do you have Safari?
I have Firefox and Safari and
Okay,
Opera.
you can open Firefox actually. Firefox will be great. So we want to open a new browser because we want a new session.
Okay.
Because every time you close browser, that only then session will be destroyed. If you open in another tab, that doesn't destroy the session actually.
Yeah. Yes. So
Okay.
that means that we have to push to Heroku, right?
No, we don't have to. We are testing it locally actually.
Oh.
So, but actually the thing is, your session is getting maintained in this browser, right?
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, means we want to test this by clearing out the session first actually.
Yes. I'm really confused because
So there is one thing I'm confused about is when we shut down the server, web server, that means sessions are also destroyed, right?
right.
So okay, I think then we can test it locally. But yeah, means to clear out the session, we have to again restart the web server. I think we are okay. We can test this.
So
Refresh this first, the screen. Okay. So by default, everything is loading up. That's good. Okay. So what I want to do is unselect everything and then hit refresh.
it's okay.
It's fine, right?
Right.
Okay, and do one thing is go to any movie link more about Aladdin, the more info column.
Right.
Okay, click on it. Click any movie. Okay, when we hit on back, our all check boxes should be checked. Okay. Okay, it looks fine. Now do one thing. Uncheck few of the ratings. Okay, click refresh. Okay, it looks great. Now, yeah, go to any other. Then back to our settings should be preserved actually. So it looks fine.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, means you can test in another browser, but this is fine as well. Okay, so I think the concept of REST is also working fine. Okay, are you testing in Firefox?
Yes.
Okay,
So I copied the URI.
just the UI, just the URL. Yes.
The URL.
Okay,
I'm going
so
I paste
Okay.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the result.
It looks good. Check view. So you are getting what's happening, right?
Right.
I mean, we have settings preserved in the hash. So from there, we are retrieving the settings, and again, we are doing a redirect with those parameters in the URL. Okay.
Okay. It's working fine, right?
So yes, it looks fine actually. So we got the ratings part right for the session. The next thing we consider is we have to include the sort settings as well. Okay, but but what I've mentioned earlier is sort should be cleared when we refresh. Okay, when we refresh with the new ratings or whenever we hit refresh, sort settings should be cleared from the session. Okay. So let's get into the code. Movies controller.
Wait a minute.
Sure. So sorting doesn't seems to work, right?
Right.
So yeah, the thing is, so wait, let me think actually why it's not working. When you click on sort, okay, I know why it is not working. When you click on the title, okay, when you click on the title, it only supplies the sort by parameter in the URL, no ratings parameter, okay. So when it reaches to the index, it goes to this statement since it doesn't find any rating. So it picks from the session. And if it picks from the session and then again do the redirection. So sort is removed because we are not supplying any sort here at all.
Additionally, the redirected sentence in line 37 occurs before the line 39, right?
Yes, the 37 happens before line 39 actually.
And
So-
the line 39 and 40 and 41 never.
So when we reach, when we click on the sort title, during the first request, it reaches up to this statement, okay, and redirection happens, okay. So in the redirection, the sort parameter is lost, but the rating parameter is added, okay, this one.
Yes.
Okay. So when ratings parameter is added, this thing, this thing doesn't get executed, okay. So because of this, need redirection remains false, okay. Since it is false, it doesn't get this also doesn't get executed, and then we get up to this point, and then the Hamel template is displayed.
Yeah. Okay. I understand.
So this is fine. This is expected. You means when we add the sort behavior, it will work fine actually. Okay.
Yes.
So let's think of the sort behavior. Okay. So what we have to do is we have to include just one another if else condition. So we'll check if sort by, which we retrieved initially from the params, okay, is not nil, is nil, okay. If sort by is nil, so what we'll do is we'll try to check if session has any sort parameter. Not session, sort by nil, okay. And what we'll do is, in that case, we'll assign sort by to whatever session has to offer, okay. Because session has something by sort by, okay.
Okay.
So once that is there, that means we need a redirection. Okay.
Okay.
And since we have now sort by thing, the only thing we need to worry about is sort by. Sort by. Okay. I think we don't need. There's one more thing we need to take care of. We need to override the session sort by with the current value of sort by. Okay.
Okay.
So I think this is pretty much it. Means yeah, we need to test it now.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So let's yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's click on movie title. Okay. Let's yeah. So when we hit on refresh, the sorting will be cleared. Okay. Now click on sorting, and now this whole setting will be, will be preserved. Now we can go to any movie, more info, more about Emily, and then go back. Then everything should be preserved actually.
It's working.
It looks, yeah, it looks like that actually. So
That's
okay.
it.
Yeah, I think that's it. You might, yeah, you can push to, you can commit and you can push to Heroku. So yeah, means I just want to check if it works after submission or not. So okay. So we can stop the live broadcast at this point.
Yes, we can do that.
Yeah.
So do you want the files?
I think I can download it actually. Means I have the, since I have the access to your workspace, I can directly download it.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So, well, thank you very much again, Puneet.
Sure, absolutely. So do you want to submit it right now and check if it is working or not? Because if something is not working, okay. You can stop the Google broadcast actually.
Right.
Because
I will stop now.
okay.